go to our colleague Bryce Newberry. He is closer to where this is happening as we speak. What people are worried about right now, Bryce, you're actually seeing it with those water releases. And from what I understand, you're kind of stuck where you are, right, Bryce?
Yeah, Gage, I just want to be fully transparent here. The situation here in the River Plantation neighborhood is incredibly serious tonight. We've been here just for a few hours as the water has literally closed in around us. As we have been waiting to come on the air, we've been moving back because the water is creeping up on the road right in front of us here. And I can show you actually behind me all the way down this street. You can see that parked sedan in that front driveway. That's where we were standing earlier. It was still dry ground. Now you can see all of the water that has flown in here. This is one of several areas that is part of a voluntary evacuation order tonight, and a lot of people are surprised about this. There are several people who live in this neighborhood, others who were visiting this neighborhood to play pickleball earlier this afternoon, and they are on the street also stuck right now because this came as a complete surprise to them. They actually told me, it was a nice sunny day, as a lot of people noticed, and now this water is creeping in. It is incredibly serious right now. So if you flooded during Harvey tonight, officials are saying that you can expect to flood once again in this neighborhood. I do want to show you the areas that are under this voluntary evacuation order tonight. Take a look at your screen. We've got a couple of maps for you. It is parts of the River Plantation neighborhood where we are right now, as well as the town of Woodlock. That's just downstream from here. And I want to show you that video from just a couple hours ago down the street. That's where we were standing. You can tell the water was not nearly as high, but tonight this water is predicted to rise another 10 to 12 feet. It's not expected to crest in this area until 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, and a lot of this has been caused by two of the top 3 water releases in history from the Lake Conroe Dam. Now, all of this water is moving downstream. We're actually moving back again because the water continues creeping up on the road, and tonight this is posing a very dangerous flood threat for this community.
Montgomery County is very resource heavy for the ability to have high water rescues and high water evacuations. We prefer not to put first responders' lives in danger by rescuing people who chose to stay knowing something was coming, but then it got worse and they had to get out. So that's where you make these decisions.
And take a look. We do have a couple of pictures of the high water rescue teams that are ready to deploy across the area tonight. These photos shared just a few hours ago by the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Here in this neighborhood, some people packed their belongings and left for higher ground. Others stayed behind. They say flooding is nothing new for this neighborhood. They've been preparing.
We've been moving furniture upstairs all day long, and my son came over and helped us. So we're in pretty good shape as far as, anything we had keepsake got flooded in Harvey. So we've got like 6 years of keepsakes now. So we've got everything moved upstairs, and we're, it's just one of those things. I'm not worried about about the water. If we get stuck upstairs for a while, we've got plenty of stuff.
So county leaders say that these evacuations are not mandatory because they want to respect the rights of property owners. But again, this is a really serious situation right now. The worst is yet to come. I actually have the director of emergency management on the phone with me right now. We were talking earlier. Jason, can you hear me? Are you still there?
I am.
So, Jason, I called him. He's the director of Montgomery County Emergency Management because, again, we are stuck and there are several residents who are also stuck. Jason, what's happening now that you know more about the situation?
As we talked earlier in the evening, we expected a significant rise in the San Jacinto West Fork River here at River Plantation. That significant rise has started to occur, and now we're seeing flooding in the neighborhood of River Plantation, and it's going to only continue to rise. We have another 5 to 7 feet of river rise before it crests late tomorrow morning and afternoon, and this starts its decline. It's going to be a slow decline back under major flood. It's going to take several days to recede. So if you're in the River Plantation area and you're hearing this tonight, is now a good time to pack your belongings and go seek higher ground, because we are still 5 to 7 feet of river rise on the West Fork of San Jacinto River.
Yeah, and of course this is not something that you guys want people to wake up to and be surprised about in the morning at 3 or 4 o'clock. Who knows what time that could be. Jason says they're actually going to be getting a high water rescue vehicle over here to help us, as well as some of the other people who really, this water just closed in around on tonight. So for now, we are live in Conroe. Take extra precautions. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
Okay. Bryce, get out there safely.
Yeah, I know you're with photographer Doug Burgess there. Yeah, good to hear that high
water rescue vehicles coming through. So, hey, you guys, please be safe. Don't take any unnecessary chances, and yeah, get back to us safe and sound. Thanks for your report, Bryce.